The pheasant, a bird of great beauty and elegance, is known for its striking plumage, distinctive calls, and impressive size. Belonging to the Phasianidae family, pheasants are native to various parts of the world, with a particularly strong presence in Asia, though they have also been introduced to other regions, including North America and Europe. The most famous species, the common pheasant, Phasianus colchicus, is a symbol of wildlife in many parts of the world, often associated with hunting, agriculture, and the wild beauty of the countryside. With their vibrant colors, intricate patterns, and flamboyant displays, pheasants have long been admired and celebrated, both for their role in nature and for their cultural significance. They are birds that have captivated the attention of ornithologists, hunters, and naturalists alike, as well as inspiring folklore and art throughout history. Pheasants are medium to large-sized birds, with males often being larger and more colorful than females. Their most striking feature is their elaborate plumage, which can include a wide array of vibrant colors, including reds, greens, purples, and golds, as well as intricate patterns that help them stand out in their natural environments. Male pheasants are particularly known for their long, iridescent tails, which they often display in courtship rituals. The feathers of the male pheasant are not only beautiful but also serve important survival functions. The bright colors and patterns can help males establish dominance during the breeding season, signaling to rivals that they are strong, healthy, and capable of attracting mates. However, these eye-catching features can also make male pheasants vulnerable to predators, as they are highly visible in the wild. Despite this risk, the male's display of their vibrant feathers is an essential part of their reproductive strategy, helping them attract females and ward off competing males. The females of the pheasant species are typically more muted in color, with brown and tan plumage that helps them blend into their surroundings. This coloration serves as an important camouflage strategy, allowing females to remain inconspicuous while nesting. Unlike the males, female pheasants lack the extravagant tail feathers and vibrant hues, focusing instead on maintaining a low profile to protect their eggs and chicks from predators. The differences in plumage between males and females are a classic example of sexual dimorphism, a phenomenon in which males and females of the same species exhibit different physical characteristics. In the case of pheasants, the male's bright and attention-grabbing plumage plays a key role in attracting mates, while the female's more subdued colors provide a layer of protection as she nurtures her offspring. Pheasants are ground-dwelling birds, often found in woodlands, grasslands, and agricultural fields, where they forage for food. They are omnivorous, feeding on a wide variety of plant matter, seeds, berries, and small invertebrates, including insects, worms, and snails. Their diet varies depending on the season and the availability of food, but they are highly adaptable, able to survive in a variety of environments. In addition to foraging on the ground, pheasants are also known to scratch at the earth with their strong legs, searching for insects and roots that may be hidden beneath the surface. This foraging behavior is vital to their survival, providing them with the necessary nutrients to thrive, especially during the colder months when food can be scarce. In some areas, pheasants are also known to feed on cultivated crops, including grains, which can bring them into conflict with farmers. However, they are generally not considered a major agricultural pest, and their foraging activities are a natural part of their behavior. The pheasant's natural habitat is often characterized by dense vegetation, which provides cover from predators and shelter for nesting. They prefer areas with a mix of open spaces, such as fields and meadows, and more densely vegetated areas, such as forests or shrubland, where they can take refuge when threatened. Their ability to adapt to different environments, from forests to farmlands, has allowed them to thrive in a variety of regions, and they can be found in both temperate and tropical climates. In the wild, pheasants are typically solitary or live in small family groups. During the breeding season, males will establish territories and defend them aggressively from rival males. These territories are often marked by vocalizations and displays, and the males will often engage in fierce physical confrontations if a rival attempts to encroach on their territory. Despite these aggressive behaviors during the breeding season, pheasants are generally non-aggressive outside of mating times and tend to avoid confrontation. Pheasants are known for their elaborate and dramatic courtship displays, which play an essential role in mate selection. Males will perform a series of ritualized behaviors to impress females, including inflating their chest, spreading their tail feathers, and making loud calls. These displays are not only meant to attract females but also to demonstrate the male's strength and vitality. The male will often strut around the female, puffing out his feathers, and making a variety of vocalizations, including calls that are deep, resonant, and distinctive. These vocalizations can carry over long distances and serve to communicate the male's presence to other pheasants, both attracting potential mates and deterring rivals. In some species of pheasant, the males may also perform physical displays, such as bowing or stomping their feet, to further impress females and establish their dominance. Once a female has chosen a mate, she will lay a clutch of eggs in a hidden nest, typically in tall grass or underbrush. The nest is carefully constructed, and the female will lay anywhere from 6 to 15 eggs, depending on the species and environmental conditions. The eggs are generally brown or speckled, providing camouflage against the surrounding vegetation. The female will incubate the eggs for a period of 23 to 28 days, depending on the temperature and humidity of the environment. During this time, she will remain mostly on the nest, only leaving briefly to forage for food. Once the eggs hatch, the young pheasants, known as chicks, are precocial, meaning they are born with their eyes open and are able to walk and feed themselves within hours of hatching. The chicks are covered in soft, downy feathers and are highly vulnerable to predators during their first few weeks of life. The female will guide the chicks to food sources and protect them from danger, but the chicks must learn to forage on their own. Pheasant chicks grow rapidly, and within a few weeks, they are fully feathered and capable of flight. However, they are still dependent on their mother for protection and guidance, especially when they are faced with predators. The mother will continue to care for the chicks for several months, teaching them how to navigate their environment and find food. During this time, the chicks may begin to form loose family groups, staying close to their mother while learning the skills needed to survive in the wild. Once the chicks reach maturity, they will begin to establish their own territories and may leave their mother's side to find mates. By the end of the summer or early autumn, the young pheasants are fully independent, and the family groups typically disperse. Pheasants are known for their strong survival instincts, which are essential in helping them evade predators. When threatened, pheasants will often rely on their excellent camouflage to avoid detection. If they are spotted by a predator, they can take flight, using their powerful wings to escape. While they are not strong long-distance flyers, pheasants are capable of flying for short bursts to reach safety. Their flight is typically low and fast, and they are able to navigate through dense vegetation and forests with ease. When flying is not an option, pheasants will rely on their ability to hide in dense cover, remaining motionless until the threat has passed. In addition to these evasive behaviors, pheasants are also equipped with sharp talons and powerful legs that can be used to defend themselves if necessary. Despite their ability to adapt to a variety of environments and defend themselves against predators, pheasants face numerous threats in the wild. Habitat loss, hunting, and predation are all significant factors that can impact pheasant populations. In some regions, pheasant habitats are being lost due to urbanization, agricultural expansion, and deforestation, which reduces the available space for these birds to live and forage. Pheasants are also hunted for sport in many parts of the world, and while hunting regulations help to manage populations, excessive hunting can have negative effects on local pheasant numbers. In some areas, pheasants are also at risk of predation by larger animals, such as foxes, coyotes, and raptors, particularly when they are in their vulnerable chick stages. The cultural significance of pheasants cannot be overstated. Throughout history, pheasants have been regarded as symbols of beauty, wealth, and abundance. In many cultures, pheasants have been associated with royalty and nobility, often kept in private hunting preserves or gardens. Their vibrant plumage has made them desirable for ornamental purposes, and their meat has been considered a delicacy in many parts of the world. In ancient China, pheasants were thought to be auspicious birds, representing good fortune and prosperity. They also appear in numerous works of art, from Renaissance paintings to modern sculptures, where they are often depicted in their natural environments or as part of ceremonial hunts. The introduction of pheasants to areas outside their native range has been a notable aspect of their history. In countries like the United States, pheasants were introduced in the 19th century for hunting purposes, and they have since established themselves in many parts of the country. In North America, pheasants are often found in the Midwest, where they have adapted well to the agricultural landscape. Despite being a non-native species in these regions, pheasants have become an integral part of local ecosystems, and their presence is a reflection of both human influence on the environment and the birds' remarkable adaptability. In conclusion, pheasants are birds of extraordinary beauty and significance, with a rich history and important ecological role. Their striking appearance, impressive behaviors, and adaptability have made them a symbol of nature's elegance and resilience. Whether in the wild, on hunting preserves, or in the cultural traditions of various societies, pheasants continue to fascinate and inspire people all around the world.